All right, so this is going to be a short one today, guys, because I'm tired, didn't sleep much, and because my phone, I have like 9 minutes before my phone's going to cut me off. So, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I never got a call back for that job. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to. I might get something tomorrow. Maybe Friday. I haven't heard from them by Friday, though chances are I probably won't. Which is a real bummer. Getting kind of stressful. Oh, well, it's been stressful, but it's getting more and more stressful the more time that goes by, and I'm not working. So, I mean, we're behind on mortgage, we're behind on bills. I mean, if Bo wasn't here, I would be living under a bridge somewhere, probably by this point, which is hard to do with 7 dogs, which means I wouldn't pretty much lose everything that is important to me. So one of my dogs is dreaming. They're so funny when they do that, but I don't know who it is because I can't see them. I think it's Danny. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to touch on today, just because it happened to me today, is something else that is a struggle for people who are dyslexic, is time and dates. Memory in general is a real issue for me. I know that there are a lot of dyslexics who have pin sharp memories. They can remember everything. I am not one of those. It's kind of like the spectrum, it's kind of like you're either this or you're that, and I fall into the I don't remember crap. Like, I just nothing. If I don't write something down, if I don't put something in my calendar, I'm not going to remember it. And if I try to remember it, I'm not going to remember it correctly, as was the case today. So I went for my appointment today, and I showed up about 10 o'clock. I wasn't sure, because I was like, is it my appointment at 10? Is it 10:30? I don't know. And I got there, and she was like, oh, your appointment's not till tomorrow. I was like, oh, good. At least I didn't miss it, I'm usually so good about writing that stuff down. For whatever reason, I either didn't have something to write it down at the time that I scheduled the appointment. I don't know why I didn't. Sometimes I just don't. And I also missed an appointment earlier this month in July. I had a doctor's appointment on the 2nd, and I did not go. And what's funny about that is they called me. They gave me the day before, hey, you have an appointment. And I still missed it. And even still, when I realized that I may have possibly missed my appointment, I couldn't remember if I did or I didn't. Did I go see the doctor this month? I remember seeing them. But was that last month? Or was that this month? I had to call them basically and say, hey, did I come to my appointment, the last appointment? They're like, nope, it seems that you missed that appointment. I was like, well, crap. Sorry about that. That particular appointment wasn't really a big deal. But I can't miss the next one. So anyway, yeah, memory is an issue. Remembering dates, remembering people's names. One of the things that really should start really kind of encouraging myself to write things down, not just like things that I want to remember, like dates and appointments. And I'm talking about like journal or blogging or even on this video. I maybe I can do that. But what's so interesting and what I find very interesting is that there will be things that I'll remember today that I may not remember next week. It's very strange. And I don't know if that is something that's unique to just me or if that is something that's common. I don't have a lot of memories of being a child. I do. I have some. What's interesting is I will like remember something and then not remember it. Doesn't make any sense at all. It's fascinating stuff, but it's very frustrating for me because, it kind of interferes with my sanity a little bit, I think, just because my boyfriend and I will have a conversation that I do not remember. I swear we never had. And he says that we did. And it's like you can't believe that you would forget something like that. And so there's a part of my brain that's like, he's trying to trick me. He's trying to get out of something. I know it. But the truth of the matter is I have a terrible memory. And it is entirely plausible that he could have told me something and I just completely forget. If you tell me, hey, I have somewhere I need to be in 2 days and I'm doing this, or this, 2 days later, I'm going to be like, what, where are you going? My mother will tell me something and she'll tell me something one day and like the next day I'll like call and she'll be like, I told you that I was going to be, here or doing this or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, I forgot. And it's constant. It's a constant thing. It's not something that just happens occasionally. But yeah, dates, birth dates. You're lucky. You are a lucky human being if I remember your birthday. There are just a handful of people that I remember their birthdays, and it's usually because there's some kind of either trick involved in remembering it, or it is just become a part of my long-term memory. So, like my family's birthdays, my mother's birthday, all that. Anyway, I gotta go because my phone is about to say bye-bye. I've got to figure out a way to clear out more space on my phone because it's just getting too full too fast. So, anyway, everybody have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.